Moonlight. Moonlit Tales of the Macabre, Small Bites, Book 3. Written by Alexander Grin. Narrated by Fred Wolinsky. 1. Pencal was standing in the doorway of the smithy, a heavy metal strip in his left hand. He saw a bride approaching, and gave him a welcoming smile. It was sunny. The smithy, built by Pencal years prior, out of gold-tinged pine logs, was squeaky clean on the outside, but on the inside had the appearance of a dusty iron hell, thanks to the absent-minded habits of its owner. Bride put down his bucket with a clank, shook Pencal's hand, and sat down next to him, stretching out his legs. His hat was tipped to the back of his head, and revealed an intelligent forehead. His small attentive eyes peered at Pencal with curiosity. "Can you fix it, Mr. Pencal?" Bride asked finally, flipping the bucket upside down. "It has 2 holes, and needs a couple of patches, but perhaps you know of another way." "Very well," Pencal replied. He took the bucket from Bride, and tossed it onto the pile of scrap metal, then spat on his hands, preparing to fan the simmering furnace. Bride entered the smithy. "It's a bit late to start your work to-day," he said, glancing around the soot-covered space. "Your wife stopped by yesterday, Pencal." The blacksmith closed the bellows noisily, and air hummed in the furnace in measured breaths, showering the blacksmith with sparks. Bride waited a minute, hoping that Pencal would respond to the remark about his wife, and thus move the conversation to the question that had occupied the entire village for some time. But Pencal was staring into the flames. "She stayed but a short while, then left," Bride continued awkwardly. "I can't say that she looked too well." "Well," Pencal said, "she goes to see you every day, does she not?" Bride made a decision. "She complained about you. She said that you... She looked like she'd been crying. Is it a marriage problem of some kind? The kind where a third person has no place? I don't approve of that. Of course, when someone says something to me, I listen, but I give it no weight. It's none of my business. I tell myself they must have good reasons. What..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?